the screen. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And that's so tough.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great
to the ground with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Here's the handoff. He has the first and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
That's just a really nice job by the running back making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, we saw him.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Gallagher. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stop.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Mountaineers are in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Gets it out quickly. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Pocket breaking down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And the defense there.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gallagher. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the move, he fires. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And they just want to give this guy... Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense?
On the double.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. On target. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Hamilton. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. The throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Spits it out to the back, and they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Might as well give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And the Mountaineers are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
He's got the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little.
There he goes. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st down from their own 22. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here we go. The inside handoff. Pass escapes and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Got the back over the middle. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Using the quick game. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll try to pass their way in. Fighting his his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
Second quarter might...
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. It's complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he takes it in. And the Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Hamilton. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he...
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got the back in the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Zings it complete to the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
Hey, man, that's really good decision-making there by the quarterback, too, because that play is called early in the downs because you're hoping to take a shot, right? You're hoping to push it down the field. But if the defense takes it away, find your check down, find the running back out of the backfield, and get some positive yards.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They dumped it off and didn't. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a
Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on a squad hoping to prevent three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Turning it on! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if
the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got his man quickly. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Man, you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Finds his back in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's loose and the Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Unloads it left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go to the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. Fires toward the target. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
Illegal forward offense.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle, it's Gallagher. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a... They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. It's incomplete and will change ends of the field now. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
When they take big shots down the
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Got the first down and more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Mountaineers come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
Clear. Clear. Ready.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. Man, what?
On the set.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Igloo. Igloo. Ready, go.
Give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these.
Ready,
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Spider.
They'll open the 2nd half with a run. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish.
Ready? Cricket.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
29.
To the ground with the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. A first down run on the doorstep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Powers forward. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Back swinging for the goal. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays?
Let's bring on the Mountaineers.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll give it to the back. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter.
Virginia.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got some room headed to the goal line. On the move, it's Butler. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. Got his man. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And maybe he'll...
Got it.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases.
give to the running back.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters.
Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. The play-action fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it? Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you've got to look at the positives. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catch them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
You're going to stop the...
On the set. Here we go.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Makes it past the marker. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Makes the catch. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they're after him! Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
I think some people will get upset. What are you doing? Why are you throwing?
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Nobody around as he makes the catch.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see...
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, considering how well...
Into the end zone he goes. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on second and inches. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line second and 7. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other. over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously, not the way you want to get into.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown! Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff from the gun. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Tuggle. Got room at the 35. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. A strike downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. The give to the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Now improvising. And he runs it in. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Scott blocked at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And under the watchful eye of touchdown Jesus, the Irish are starting to roll on the ground.
Starting to get that big physical ground game going. And one thing you know about Notre Dame traditionally over the years, offensive line play is always great. They're always making holes, and they're always playing super physical.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they get him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well,
the Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. He got it! Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Gets the back moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He wants to throw it again. He gets it in! Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield.
Oh, he's got some space. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop it. He wants to change this route.
Come on, set.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lincoln. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time it's complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Off-play action on first down. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quick out. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. On second and goal, they go right back to it. And they... Three tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much room to run. Give him one to the 7. Things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot...
Turning it on! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Lowers those pads. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go right back to the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short. Defensively.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that.
And the pressure was too much. They get the 15.
And after that last sack, man, you could just...
They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. They go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Found a seam on the left. Touchdown, fighting. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. He's moving out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive back.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. On the option. And that's a live ball behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Flying out to the left. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the tailback. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tuggle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connor. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Tuggle. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running into the open space. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Might as well stick with him.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
1st down in the red zone, and this crowd imploring its defense to stand firm. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Touchdown! To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll try the run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Washington. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Set up for second and short after that completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Here come the Irish, back on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Pulls it in, it's Tuggle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Timeout called there by the defense. All tied up, under a minute to play. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Safe completion on the screen. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll immediately call timeout. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for our tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Tuggle. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. It's a first and 10 from the 42-yard line. Rush is on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd?
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Handoff to the single running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Third down, and they need to be smart here so they don't make it a more difficult field goal attempt. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knocked him down at the 3. Huge third down here. A field goal will send us to another overtime, but a touchdown would win it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. So here comes our first play of overtime. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. Rush coming in high, and they've got him at the 29.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback is excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could.
If he houses this, it's ball game. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. All the way back. He took it all the way. The pick six and the walk-off win. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.